Welcome back to BynX Casts Team Shining Phoenix. Devastating loss in the first game. Tried to come out at the top with a quick Zapdos finish, but unfortunately unable to close it down. We're going to see how the strategy changes in Game 2 here. Big swing game. We're going to see if we make any adjustments. It looks like we're going to go with the same squad. And big adjustments actually from Team Tire. We're going to get the Sylveon, Eldegoss, and Wigglytuff coming in to replace, I believe, Bulbasaur, Blissey, and someone else on their team that I don't exactly remember. But we'll see how this changes the strategy. Very interesting to take a big W and then try and switch things up. I'm wondering if maybe they were expecting some counter picks and didn't get them. Really, Dan the Man, what he has to do is really up his Lucario play. He's got to expect those ganks that the Zera is going to do, because they're probably going to come out in a very similar fashion, and see what they can do to make sure we're not getting those early kills and falling low on levels. Looks like we snagged that one, so always good to get that first hit. Kira soaking a lot of damage, but that's what Snorlax is there to do. Oh, Mr. Mime is the other one that left. Maybe they just didn't like how the Mr. Mime was playing. They didn't like that, there was a chance that they could have lost it there. We're going to pop up top because they're going again for this gank against Lucario. He's going to need to get under his tower. Hopefully he still has his eject button active. Big push, and see, that's what I'm talking about. He has to be smart and anticipate that gank after the first game. Now it looks like Booker's actually coming in to, sneaky steal on the Arduino. Very smart play here. Completely different than how the beginning of that last game turned out. And let's see if Booker can come in and cause some damage. Are they going to be able to get this Lucario down? Are they going to have enough juice? Being able to get that heal is going to be really devastating. Let's check down on this fight towards the bottom around the bees. Looks like Gold Daniel getting a little bit too far in. You got to always look out for that cone of death from the Sylveon. Looks like they might have lost most of the bees there, but at least they pull it on top. Team Tire working really, really well as a team. All asleep, trying to pull back. Well, Daniel can't die here. Very smart way to get away. Zera in the team jungle. They gotta keep their eye on that Zera and not let him do any damage like that. And you can't 1v1 him, Booker. You gotta get out of there. Gotta get to your lane. Slow him down. Fortunately, took a loss there. Let's see. We might have another Lucario 1v1 coming. Enemy Lucario sitting at level 6. Big level disparity again. Not ideal for the team. Kira's moving into the jungle to maybe just kind of bully around a little bit, use some of his size to knock people around. But we're going to see what's going to go on here. Booker making some moves to the enemy jungle. Has to be a little bit scared of that Sylveon. Only level 6, but can still do some serious damage early, especially with the team coming in from the top here. And it looks like we're just going to be pulling back to goal and waiting for this Dreadnought fight. Now, no serious scores going on. Team Shining Phoenix actually having a small lead here on scores, but always have to be a little bit worried for this first big team fight. They need to be smart about their positioning. They're definitely getting out positioned. Kira gonna fall asleep and take a death. Gibble as well going down. Really need to make sure that they're working together as a team and moving and rotating as we're getting down, not letting them pick them off one by one. Not touching the Dreadnought yet, interestingly enough. Maybe using it as bait and trying to pull back now and get this kill on the Talonflame. Let's see if the Talonflame's going to be okay to escape. Looks like it's not going to be a huge problem. And now they might be pushing and trying to put some damage on this Dreadnought. We got Booker and... Ooh, using that fly a little bit too early again. You want to make sure that you can use it to get that final kill, because otherwise it's really hard to steal. And you're just going to kind of go in and die for nothing. So little movement on Booker to try and improve that as they're going against better teams here defending the Dreadnought. Ult coming out from Zorora. Hits the Kira down. Is he going to be able to chase down the Lucario as well? Lucario fighting back with his whole life, but the ult just enough to get a double kill there. Very tough stuff. Unfortunately, looking very similar to the previous game. Things are kind of, in flow, nothing's too crazy, and then you see a fight break out right around the Dreadnought, take a couple early losses and not able to come back. Really, the Team Phoenix, they're going to need to get Gul'Daniel some levels here. That comeback mechanic is going to be very important. Oh, he needs to jump in there and get those kills. Lucario's going buck wild. They're going to push the Rotoman. They need to try. Oh, not great. The whole team kind of comes in, pushes them through, healing properly. Kira going to go down as well. Finally, Dan the Man and Tree are able to push them out, but very, very dire stuff right here for Team Shining Phoenix. They're going to need to hunker down, get their level as best that they can, and make sure that they're really staying on top of their game so that they have a chance going into the Zapdos fight. Good kills, but is he going to be able to get away? The Sleep doing tons of damage here. Takes the extra XP and still going to be able to escape. Very nice. Very well done here, and pulling them away for their troubles as well. Okay, so let's see what we got going on in the bottom lane. Again, zoning really, really well here against the Dreadnought. You can see that formation just by the mini-map. Pushing away Kira really quickly. Trying to jump back in for a pound, but misses. Tree, not sure if they've seen him yet, but kind of posting up here. It really looks like they're anticipating them trying to push for that Dreadnought, and they're all just kind of holding very, very scary position on this bush. They can get a kill here on the Lucario. Could cause some damage. All four of them kind of showing their hand now. Zero running down for the Dreadnought, going to kind of melt it himself. And this is Booker's time to shine. He's going to have to see if he can get into a position to steal with that fly. He's going to need to go for it right now. And not going to make it. He might just be taking a score instead. Really missed there with the ult and just trying to pull up. Very hard once you're losing your bottom goal to make much action on that Dreadnought, so understandable to not want to go in and have the same thing happen as last time, but it's going to be tough. Big level disadvantage again, sitting at about another level and a half disadvantage as far as score goes. Just need to make sure that we're not getting killed as often as we can, making sure that we're being smart and moving together as a team. Looks like we're just going to kind of sit back and enjoy some jungle. Hopefully pulling away and not getting scooped by this force coming down. We got a Wigglytuff as well as Sylveon coming in from the top. You also have an Eldegoss in that pod, pushing Garchomp all the way back to his main base. And as far as space goes, it really looks like Team Shining Phoenix is pulled back into their base. From a points perspective, this game is not going nearly as bad as the previous ones. Only sitting at about 100 down going into the time right before the Zapdos fight, and a sneaky 40 points getting scored to cut that lead down to 55 points. Now again, they cannot see these scores. The only time they're going to be able to get an idea of the scores is going to be during the 2-minute and 1-minute mark. They're going to get a ping that says what range they're in. It can either tell you between 1 and 100, more than 100, or less, or if it's dead even. So everyone seems to be kind of just gearing up now, getting ready for the Zapdos fight. Booker in a little bit of trouble behind enemy lines. We'll see if he can get away safely. I got that Zorora diving in, but probably smartly pulling back and getting ready for the fight. No, Booker! Oh, it's nowhere to go! Everywhere he tried to go is unfortunately blocked. Oh, that looked like some BM from the opposing team. We're gonna hope to make them pay for that BM. And let's see what the strat is. They're just going buck wild, going straight for the Zapdos. Oh, we have ultimates coming out. Everyone hitting directly on it. Ultimates everywhere, and unfortunately, the Wigglytuff able to get the last hit on it. Talonflame ult not going to be enough. Gotta try and go for a counter score here. They can save this. Oh, just a little bit late on trying to get that last kill on the Lucario. Unfortunately, this looks like GG for winner's side of Team Shining Phoenix. You see the surrender come out there. A lot of things to learn from that game. Really need to work better at staying on top of each other, working better as a team. Don't really know how the communication worked, but I'm sure they're not as happy as they'd like to be regarding it. But moving on to the loser side, 1-1 so far in the tournament. Once again, this is BynX Casts Team Shining Phoenix. See you on the next one.